Okay, this is the tutorial about the bonus worksheet, really. This is really easy, so I'm hoping you guys will all do this. And the reason this is bonus is we're going to cover dilutions in a lot more detail when we cover acids and bases in chapter 16. But there's a formula you need to do this worksheet. M1V1 equals M2V2. And the M's stand for molarities, and the V's stand for volume. And you know, for molarity, it's just that moles per liter, but you just have to put the concentration value in, and the V's for volume, whatever volume you use, whatever unit you use, just have to be the same on both sides. So I'm just going to do this first one with you, and then you can do the rest, okay? It says if I add 25 milliliters of water to 125 milliliters of a 0.15 molar sodium hydroxide solution, what will the molarity of the diluted solution be? Okay, one thing you also need to remember is that the solution is equal to the solvent plus the solute. Okay, so let's think about what we're asked here. I'm going to add 25 milliliters of water. That's going to be the solute to 25 milliliters of water to 125 milliliters of this solution. So 125 milliliters of this stuff here. So 125 milliliters of the solution. So when I add the things together, the total volume of the new solution is going to be 150 milliliters. Just keep that in mind. So let's use this formula. M1V1 equals M2V2. Okay, so the original solution was this concentration, 0.15 molar, and the original volume was 125 milliliters. And I don't have to change it to liters because I'm going to use milliliters on both sides. Okay, now what it's asking me for is what will the new molarity be? That's your M2. So it's asking for what would the new molarity be when I dilute it, when I add more stuff, so I have a bigger volume. And my bigger volume is 150 milliliters, because that's adding 25 to 125. Now I just have to solve for M2, so I divide both sides by 150 milliliters. So that M2 equals 0.125, and since we're being strict about our sig figs, it's 2 sig figs, so 0.13 molar. So the new solution will be a 0.13 molar. Well, that makes sense because I go from a smaller volume to a bigger volume, so I'm diluting the solution. It'll be less concentrated. So it went from a higher concentration of 0.15 to a lower concentration of 0.13 molar. I'll draw a little picture. This is what we have. Okay, we started off with about 125 mils. Okay, so this would be 125 milliliters. And then I'm going to add, let's do a different color here. I'm going to add that 25 milliliters on top of it. And so now my new volume is 150 milliliters. And so I'm not adding more solute to it. See, I'm adding more water. So I'm diluting the solution. Okay? All right, so each time in this you're going to be using this formula in some way to figure out the rest of the problems. So that's all I'm going to do for this one.